Hello, in this video we are going to see how we can implement many-to-many relationship in Laravel. So first of all, we need to understand what is many-to-many relationship in a database table. Okay, for this I will like to demonstrate few tables that help us to understand how the thing works. Okay, for first of all, we will take this table. This is basically the sliders table. The second table is the place table, which will hold the data of places. Okay, and the third table that we are going to use to establish the relations between two of these tables. For this, we are going to use the third table that in our case is place sliders. Okay, so we are going to link these two tables with the third table. Okay, so basically there is many to many relationship, like many rows, or like one row of this particular table can relate to one or multiple rows of this table, and also the one table of these particular tables can relate to one or many of these particular row table. Okay, and for this relation we are going to have this third row column in which we will make establish the relationships via using this IDs. Basically, we take the ID of one table and the ID of another table row and save it in the third table to make a relation between these two tables. Okay, so like if we talk about the real case scenario, the place ID that are having the ID for 2046 having the slider that is out of ID 3 and 5, and if I relate to place ID 4, then the place ID 4 will have the relate with the slider 6 and 7 and vice versa. Okay, so for this type of relation to implement in the Laravel framework, what we need to have three tables that we are already having, and we need to have three models respectively for all of the three tables. Okay, so we will take it one by one. The first is the place, and second is the slider, and third is the place slider. So basically this particular model relates to the sliders table. This particular model relates to the places table, and this third one basically we are going to access this table via this model that is called place slider. To make a relationship, like we need to have sliders that relates to one place, so we need to define a function like this way, and we need to give it a name like this sliders, and in this relationship we need to return belongs to many relationship like this way. For this we need to importantly specify here is how what is the relationship type, like in our case it is belongs to many, like one place can have many sliders. That way you can understand one place, this is the one place pause, and this particular space may have many slider associated with it. Okay, so how we are getting the data? We're getting the data by this function, in which first of all we need to give it to the class of the second table that we need to relate to. Okay, in our case it is sliders, so we specify the slider class here, and slider class here. After that we need to specify the relationship table that going to relate the two table. We give it we give the name of that particular table here as the second argument. After that, in the third argument we have to provide it the column name of this particular table that we are having the IDs in the relationship table, Like in our case, if I take the relationship table that is here, and this is our relationship function. This is basically here. In this particular table, we are having the place ID as ID underscore place. Okay, so we need to specify it here, and if we need to specify the fourth argument as the column name of the second table that we need to relate. Okay, so that way what we need to understand is that these four particular arguments that what we need to give in a specific order. First, we need to specify the model name. Second, we need to specify the relation table, and third and fourth will be the column name of the both of the table respectively. If you are going to make the relationship in place table, then we have to give the column like id place, because it is having this column in the third table, and we are having the id slider that we this is this particular column that we are having in the relationship table. That way we can easily call sliders this particular thing in the blade template to get the sliders of this particular table. Let me show you the blade file how the thing works. So basically in the place variable we are getting the this particular place. We are getting the rows of this particular table. So in the place in this blade variable, we are having the data of the places. So if we need to get the sliders. What we need to do? We need to just call it this way, places underscore minus sliders. Then this way we can easily get all the sliders that belongs to this particular place. So that way we can easily manage the many to many to many relationship, basically the belong to many relationship. And if you are need to have a reference in the Laravel documentation, then I will give the exact link to the Laravel documentation section from which you can have the idea. Okay. So thank you for watching the video. Hope it helps. If you have any question, just give me in the comments. I will check it out. Thank you.